MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Drew Smyly will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him.
Marte.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That accepted. The right fielder, number 10, Josh Rojas.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Rojas. And now a pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Batting third, the left fielder, David.
Now batting,
Peralta.
David Peralta. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
1 out and a runner on second base. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
At the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Cole Calhoun will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1.
count 21.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Calhoun, the runner at second with one away. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That is fifth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Luke Weaver gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Cole Calhoun will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Striding in, Kian Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, the third baseman.
Now here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to third. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
So coming to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now, Carson Kelly comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Duggar giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
Into the box now, Tim LeCastro. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Count remains 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Luke Weaver. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
High in the air out to center field. Duggar is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Mike Yastrzemski, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. And it's 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Buster Posey. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First offering on its way. And now a pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now a pitch on the way.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded back up the middle. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. No balls and 1 strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Striding in once again, Josh Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
One out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Two and two the count. And now pitch on the way.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was 1 for 4 with a two-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Duggar.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Smiley. First pitch on its way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kian Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Runner at second here with one man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The right fielder,
so runners 66. At the corners with two gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Grounded to the right. Beautiful diving stop. He goes to first. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Escobar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Two and 0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Shortstop, Nick.
Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Hit down the line at first. This year against right-handed pitching, Belt is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's the 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Swings through it for strike number 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out with the man at first. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Skied into very shallow right. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tim LeCastro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Settling in now, Luke Weaver. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fouled off. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He grounds it sharply to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box now, Drew Smiley, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one. I got a ball, one strike.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Kian.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kian Wong. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. Ready for another shot now, Josh Rojas. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Rojas.
Now the pitch.
Ball one.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he got him.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Christian Walker. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled away. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Nick Ahmed.
Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep. Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Trevor Cahill, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
53, Trevor Cahill.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Giants nothing. Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. High in the air out towards shallow right. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away. And now is Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. A windup and the 0-1.
Ball back outside.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Rojas will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So stepping in, Tim LeCastro, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
LeCastro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch popped up. Dubon over to his left. 1 out. Stephen Vogt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Arizona, number 21, Stephen Vogt.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. The 1-0. It is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Josh Rojas. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Alex Young gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Alex Young.
Now to the plate, Brandon Crawford, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And the pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Steven Duggar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Hunter Pence will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kian Wong. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 pitch, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs out in front, 5-0. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun.
The left fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Christian Walker is on deck. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Gott, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1-1. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A runner at second, nobody out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Mauricio Dubon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Popped up. Walker in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch.
1-0. That's the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Mike Yastrzemski is on deck. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2. We got 3 balls.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Buster Posey now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
And that misses, ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a little blooper to center. Puig rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Roll, and they finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Your attention, please. Now,
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Kyle Rocket.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Giants 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Marlene Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Abiatel Avellino is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. New inning set to get underway. Standing in, Carson Kelly. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Yastrzemski into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Stepping in now, Tim LeCastro.
Second baseman, Tim
Popped him up.
LeCastro.
Posey shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Number 3 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Arizona. Number 3.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1, here it comes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 1. Matt Grace, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 33, Matt Grace.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Duggar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Steven Duggar.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Grace is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Again, another foul ball. Full count now, 3-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
To the plate now, Abiatel Avellino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. No one out with a runner at second. And that misses. 2-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 2-1.
Ball inside.
Shot back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
In now, Kian Wong. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. To second for one, and it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Mauricio.
Stepping up now, Mauricio Dubon. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 6-3 contest.
The right fielder,
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Andrew Chafin comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Yasiel Puig will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count was 2-1.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Mike Yastrzemski, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air out to right. Rojas is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Brandon Belt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two men are on with two men out. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Marte on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
6-3 the final score today. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luke Weaver earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.